For centuries, many scholars believed the story of Troy was nothing more than a myth, a city invented by poets, a war that never happened. Then, archaeologists started digging. Troy was at the center of one of the most important events in Greek mythology, and it has been told through many works in ancient Greece, most famously in the Iliad by Homer. The Iliad tells the story of the 10-year-long Trojan War and siege of Troy. Helen was already married to the Spartan king Menelaus. When Helen left with the Trojan prince Paris, or, according to some accounts, was taken by him, Greece declared war. King Agamemnon gathered the greatest Greek army of the age, summoning heroes such as Achilles and Odysseus. The war lasted 10 years, culminating in the Trojan Horse and the eventual sacking of Troy. But did Troy exist? For centuries, most people believed it never had, until one man decided Homer wasn't writing fiction. In 1870, when German archaeologist Heinrich Schliemann started digging at a site in Hisarlık in modern-day Turkey, he uncovered the ruins of a vast Bronze Age city. Towering walls, burnt stone, evidence that a powerful Bronze Age city once stood exactly where many believed Troy should be. Schliemann believed he had done the impossible. He believed he had found Troy. But was this actually Homer's Troy? Beneath his feet were the remains of multiple ancient cities, built one upon another over thousands of years. Archaeologists eventually identified at least 9 major settlement layers, and Schliemann discovered a cache of gold and copper artifacts in 1873, which he wrongly claimed as the treasure of King Priam from Homer's Iliad. Then, after possibly rediscovering Troy, Schliemann may have destroyed it. In his rush to reach the deepest layers, he used dynamite. He bulldozed centuries of history, and modern archaeologists believe he may have destroyed the very Troy he was trying to find. Did the Trojan Horse exist? There is no archaeological evidence for the Trojan Horse, no charred wooden horse, no contemporary evidence. It may have been inspired by a real siege tactic, or it may simply have been Homer's greatest invention. So, did the Trojan War really happen? Most historians believe a wealthy city called Troy did exist. Many also believe a real conflict between Mycenaean Greece and that city may have inspired the legends. But whether Achilles, Hector, Paris, and the wooden horse ever existed as Homer described them, we'll probably never know. Today, the ruins of Troy still stand, layer upon layer. Myth built upon history. History built upon myth. And perhaps that is why Troy has endured, not because we know the truth, but because we are still searching for it.